Hey, I'm not here today. So, sub plan number two. Hey, look, these sub plans, as you know, they're graded. They go towards the summative. Probably more importantly, is they teach you how to do life rather well and how to win at life. Hey, look, so this one's about banking. Banking's important because generally you need a spot to hold your money where you can use it, where it's safe. And if you don't have your money safe, it probably won't be with you for very long. So, yeah, you can figure that one out. All right, going to go through this lesson plan and tell you what to do. First one, this right here. Grab a new daily note. You know where they're at, and write these down. Write down the learning objective. Yep. Write down the do now. Tell me why you think everyone needs a bank account. All right. If you listen to the first 10 seconds of the video, it pretty much tells you why. After this, slide three, on your daily note, write down in your own words what interest is and give an example. Interest is you loan $10, you cash app $10 to a buddy of yours, and he pays you back next week with $11. All right. So that $1 is the interest. So there's an interest rate. The bigger the interest rate, the more money you get coming back if you loaned it, or the more money you got to pay if you borrowed it. Also, write this on your daily note. Banks hold on to your money and allow you to use it. They give you very little interest, but they are safe for you to keep your money. I don't look at banks as a way to earn me money. It doesn't happen. I just look for banks not to cost me money. And so it's a place to store my money where I can use it in a timely fashion. Slide four, give this video a watch. Write down what is the problem with banks in this video. Slide five, please write this down in your notes. After the Great Depression, with everyone pulling money out of the banks and the banks crashing, the government stepped in. They made the FDIC, which insures people's money in a bank in case the banks close. If the bank closes, the FDIC will pay a person up to $250 of their money back. If you have like $300,000 in the bank, you're only getting back $250,000. Generally, though, I don't recommend personal banking. You should not have more than $250,000 in a bank. Um, Slide six, modern times problem. Write in your notes. I want you to watch this video. What is the bank this guy talks about? All right. What was the problem with the bank? Yep. This one here. Please write this down in your daily notes. Banks make money by loaning out your money and collecting interest on it. So, credit union versus bank, they're not much different. Credit unions give you better loan interest rates, but there are fewer locations. Banks have more locations, so it's easier to get your money out. Would you go with a bank or credit union? Why? If you have like a bank, you got ATMs everywhere. All right, generally. You still have to be careful because your bank might not have it if you're going on vacation, like a branch, but you can still pull it out of other ATMs. Credit unions, there's usually only one spot you can draw your money out of. The advantage is for a credit union, though, that I mean, you can still draw it out if you go on vacation. It's just they might charge you a little bit more from an ATM. Credit unions, though, will give you a better interest rate on your like if you go for a car loan, a house loan, something like that down the road, if you have an account with them. All right. Slide eight. Write this down. A debit card allows you to take money out, withdraw, or put money into deposit your accounts by using an ATM machine at most banks. You can use a debit card at other locations like restaurants, grocery stores, but look, don't do it. It's a safety thing. It's easier to steal your information on a debit card than it is a credit card. Um, yeah. So we'll get into that later. All right, write these down. Like so, some this gets been to banks too. Some banks try to charge you fees. Write these down. Checking versus savings account. Savings accounts pay you interest, but it's small. You're never going to make money out of a bank. All right, you're just not. It requires you to keep a certain amount in. Banks aren't going to make you money. My rule is to let banks do whatever they need to avoid banking fees. You don't want a bank that's going to charge you for your checking account or try to avoid as much of those fees as you can. Slide 10 here. Write this table down. This should have a video here explaining it too a little bit better. All right. Um, Slide 11. What bank is best for you? Think about where you live, where you're going to be going to college or school. We're going on vacation, going to visit a family, etc. Basically, where are you going to want to get money out of an ATM? Use Google Maps and find the bank that's right for you. Write it down in the daily note. Oh yeah, and you're going to need money in the future. I know there's like Cash App and like Apple Pay and credit cards and all this, but like, look, like good hard like bread still is out there. I don't carry as much around as I used to, but I still carry around like some with me. So generally, my rule is I carry like I never go below $20, and I've never carried more than about 100 now. So, yep. Please go underneath where you get the daily note and take a bank application. Fill out the bank application, but fake the social security number. You'll know your social security number better and more when you get up to college because you got to put it on every document. Until then, you don't really need it, and I don't suggest you put it down unless because if they have your social security number, they can kind of ruin your credit, which we'll talk about in another lesson plan. So don't put your social security number down. When done, staple it to your daily note and put it in the submit work box. Once done, enjoy yourself in a respectful manner. All right, peeps. Thank you. Bye.